So tell us a little bit about how you guys met up and even started to be, form the group Artifacts.
Well, me and Tame had mutual friends growing up. My man Polo Ice, my man Jay Byrne. Jay Byrne went to school with me. I always knew of Tame just seeing his name on the streets. I didn't know he was a MC so much until I got with people that knew him. And I got down with a crew called Boss Mob. My man CMZ, Rhino CMZ. We had a crew. It was like a juice crew. Consisted of different artists. And I went to his crib a couple of times. I saw Tame's name up there. Jay Byrne told me that he, do demos with him. So I started doing demos, and one day he came up there, and I was there, and that was it. We was off in the races from there once we met.
Okay. And what about the name Artifact? How you guys came up with that?
Artifact's name came because when we went to the label and had our first meeting, and they asked the name of the group, because we only did Stretch and Barbito show as far as anything to have a reference to go off. So we told them that's them, and they didn't like that's them. So we was like, okay, so we go home on the train. I'm thinking about everything that we already do as far as graffiti. We still was active b-boys and just we both DJ. Like elementally we do everything. So it was like, okay, what word can sum that up? So we on the train and we kind of like defeated because they told us they didn't like the name. So we start getting home close to Penn Station, and I'm like, okay, I just said Artifacts. It just came out, and we was like, I don't know. So back then, we knew what the word meant, but we had to see it in writing. And back then, it wasn't no Google, so we got home, we in the dictionary, we in the encyclopedia book. We know what it means, but how can we put it with, to attribute to hip hop?
Right.
So we was like, okay, we still do b-boy, like I said, everything I just said. And the word artifact means anything from modern, ancient times brought to new times for studying, for analyzation, culture, and that just went immediately with what we was already doing. So we came back to the label and we said Artifacts, and they was like, okay. So we had to go on the computer and go online and look and see if it was another hip hop group with that name. We was in that office all night. So we really not, it was certain things, Jared Leto got a group that he rocked with called Artifact. And people who saw that, I saw it too, but people were like, what's going on with this? I see, but that's rock music. And they're called the Artifacts, and we're called just Artifacts. So it was a lot of stuff that went on with getting that name even incorporated.